So this is Spencer Pratt, and he is going to be probably the new mayor of LA. I really think that he's going to win. He is gaining popularity very fast, and it's election time right now. The greatest time to start gaining steam is when the elections are going on. So a lot of people are receiving mail-in ballots of the mayors, and there's like a ton of people on there. It's crazy. It's like going through a phone book for who to vote for. So that's how you can tell that the Democratic Party is really divided in California, is because there's like 500 people running and there's only like a couple Republicans. So Spencer Pratt here is gaining a lot of traction, and like I said, I think he's really going to be the new mayor of LA. And that's crazy to even talk about, because Republicans haven't had a chance in LA for like ever since I was born. The Democrats had control of LA for so long. Now they're losing control of it because people are walking down the street and you're seeing this guy walking up to you saying, "Hey, don't you hate all these homeless people crapping everywhere?" And you look around and you see a homeless person taking a dump on the side of the road and somebody's shooting up meth on the side. Yeah, you're going to start getting really tired of it, especially with the high taxes and a lot of illegal migrants just stealing and selling stuff on the corners, affecting small businesses. Yeah, people are going to get tired and fed up with it, and they're going to vote differently. So Karen Bass pretty much stepped out of the race. She's not even. I think she's on it, but she knows she's not going to win. We all know, with all the fires that went on and all the massive frauds that were just exposed before the election, she's done for. She's cooked. But I have hope for LA that they're going to vote this guy into office, and he's really promising. Like I said, he's gaining a lot of traction. So anyway, I wanted to show some of the political ads that he's been sharing recently. And they're really good. They're really good ads. So let's go ahead and watch them.
This is where Mayor Bass lives. You notice something? Or here, where Nithya Raman's $3 million mansion sits.
Yep.
They don't have to live in the mess they've created where you live.
Exactly.
This is where I live. They let my home burn down. I know what the consequences of failed leadership are. That's why I'm running for mayor. For my sons and the rest of us Angelinos that want to stop these corrupt politicians from destroying our city. We are going to get the golden age of Los Angeles back.
And you're seeing this guy, he's literally running for mayor and he's living in a trailer. His house is gone because of the fire. They went and pulled out all the debris, and that's what's left is just the land. And he's living in a freaking trailer. This is, if this doesn't scream, I'm for you guys, I am one of you guys, I don't know what else to tell you. This is a great ad. Even though he's a former Hollywood star, he probably has millions of dollars, but that's besides the point. He's saying, I am with you guys. I am struggling like you guys are. I'm going to change things around here. And this is a dagger to the jugular for Mayor Bass. And I think that's what made her pretty much drop out of the way. Pretty much because she's not... I think she's running, but she knows she's not going to win. Everybody knows she's not going to win. No one's re-electing her. She was terrible.
Do you identify with one particular party or the other? And if you do, how do you reach kind of everybody?
Yeah, thankfully it's a nonpartisan race, but if there was a letter next to my name, it would be an R, but that R would stand for results. I'm coming in here with no tribal politics. I'm coming here to represent all Angelinos.
That's really smart, because it makes people think this isn't a left or right issue. This is a normal person who's living in LA issue. This is insane. There's something needs to change here. And he also did something really interesting and funny. He did a house tour of his freaking little trailer he's living in. That's good, man. That's this man, and he can make people laugh too. Like, a lot of the politicians nowadays, a lot of Democratic politicians can't even make a joke even funny at all. Like, they're all serious. Like, it's weird how the dynamics of politics turned around. Like, the Democrats used to be the goofy, we're out here making jokes, and the Republicans were the serious ones. Now it's flipped around. It's completely different now. This is just an AI video he made for an ad for the leadership of LA.
I live here, losers. I'm a socialist multimillionaire.
Yeah.
Together we destroyed the city. While you work hard all day and pay the highest taxes. We go to fancy cocktail parties. We are both communists that let this city turn to shit. Vote for one of us, and Los Angeles is fucked.
This is real too. Like he really posted this. Like, it's funny and it's true. And this is supposed to be, apparently this is supposed to be the new runner-up of the mayor. Like she's supposed to win or something like that, and she's favored. I don't think they're gonna win it. If they vote for her, they're screwed. She's like Mayor Bass, but worse. I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know. I know women can lead, but these women cannot lead. Democratic women cannot lead. They are so emotional and they're scared of confrontation, and they just let the city streets burn to the ground like LA. And that's what they get. They want to be inclusive. They wanted to hire a DEI, pretty much DEI hire, because Mayor Bass is a DEI hire. Let's just be honest.
Hey, Los Angeles, are you aware that socialists in LA city government are stealing your money?
We just finished doing a tour of the site with the Bureau of Engineering and the Bureau of Contract Administration and our contractors to check out the installation of the 16 new modular homes.
This is AI, bro. There's no way. This is the manager for the construction company, guys. Is this what you imagine when you think of a manager, a supervisor of a construction company? Is this a freaking person of color, overweight woman with glasses that looks like she belongs behind an HR desk? You think she's the one that should be running a construction company?
The Bureau of Engineering and the Bureau of Contract Administration and our contractors to check out the installation of the 16 new modular homes that will include 64 interim housing beds. Northeast New Beginnings is only possible because my team and I worked to get a grant from the state, $16 million to build 64 new beds in Council District 1 of interim housing.
I'm sorry, what?
$16 million for 64 beds. You guys are stupid if you think there's no fraud going on in California. Like the people who are just bending over for Newsom and the Democrats. Like they love talking about how Trump is, people and conservatives are bending down for Trump and freaking giving him a blowjob, whatever they love saying. Some sexual stuff about dudes blowing other dudes. They love saying that. But it's all self-projection. They are literally bending over backwards for Democrats. If any Republican governor was doing this, all the Democrats would be screaming at him, "Oh, this is fraud!" It's wild. It's crazy to me.
$16 million for 64 beds?
$16 million to build 64 new beds?
That's
crazy.
$250,000 per bed.
That's crazy.
So let's forget the fact that the DEA reports that 90% of the homeless population in LA are hardcore criminal drug users.
Especially in Los Angeles, there's a lot of it. How many people are using illicit drugs in the homeless community? I would say it's incredibly high.
20%, 30%.
Of the overall problem?
Yeah.
Over 90%.
And let's pretend for a second that these people just had some medical bills come in all at once that made them lose their job, and that they're a single mom and they just need to float 3 to 6 months of paychecks to get back on their feet, 3 to 6 months of the median income, like $15,000 to $25,000. We're spending $250,000 per bed.
Crazy.
You could just give them that money and they'd be set for 5 years. What the hell are we doing? These crazy socialists on the city council are legitimately just stealing our tax dollars and doling it out to their friends, and they rub it in your face too. She jokes about covering up the graffiti with the nice painting.
And obviously we're going to get rid of the graffiti and replace it with the nice paint job to make sure it's welcoming for everybody.
And it's freaking $200,000 per paint can. Watch her say that.
Meanwhile, fire victims in the Palisades are getting their burned out lots vandalized by commie street animals. All of your neighborhoods are riddled with tagging and garbage. No help for you, but we're gonna spend $16 million for 64 homeless people to not have to endure the hardship of seeing a bit of graffiti outside their $250,000 bed. 64 people. There are 64,000 homeless people in Los Angeles. This psycho socialist is bragging about spending $16 million of your money to cater to 0.01% of the homeless problem.
$16 million.
You think these socialists have any interest in solving this? Of course not. Who's vetting who goes into these housing units? Are they drug testing? Are these just going to turn into $250,000 air-conditioned fentanyl tents? Why not just give them the money? I'll tell you why. Because these corrupt DSA politicians can't steal it if they just give it as direct aid. Just like the fire aid scam. They'll never give an individual direct financial assistance. It always has to be laundered through one of Austin Miller's or Cynthia Rahman's NPOs so their friends can do God knows what with it. It goes to these companies that make these $250,000 units. It's all a scam. And notice, this isn't just Angelinos that are being robbed. She's using state grants.
My team and I worked to get a grant from the state.
So pay attention, folks. Socialists in Los Angeles are everybody's problem. Goblins like Eunice are gobbling up all your tax dollars and they're coming for more.
Literally.
This is how socialism starts. Vague platitudes that feel nice and soften the language so the real problems never get addressed. It's the velvet glove for the iron fist. These are just people experiencing homelessness.
People experiencing homelessness.
Why do they always talk like this? Why can't they just talk like a normal person? Because socialists always lie. Always. We need to end this failed experiment and put a stop to this fraudulent waste of our tax dollars. If you live anywhere in California, you need to support my campaign for mayor of Los Angeles because this theft of your tax dollars will only continue. Go to mayorpratt.com and help me put an end to this scam.
$16 million.
He's gonna win, guys. I'm telling you right now. That fired me up. If there is anybody experiencing some type of hardship and they see this, that's gonna fire them up. How in the world? How is this not a scam? Like, there's so much intricacies. Like Nick Shirley exposed just hospice scams. Just the hospice. That's it. $16 million, and it's all a scam. All this. They ain't helping nobody. There's still homeless people everywhere. It's just straight up corruption, and hardcore freaking leftist crazy Democrats are going to support this, so they don't care. They will blame white supremacy. They will say that's what we deserve. This is somewhat like probably reparations to people of color or whatever they want to say. This is like a scammy way of doing it, because where's the money going? We'll never know. Not unless, JD Vance uncovers everything. What do you guys think about Spencer Pratt? Do you live in LA? Are you going to vote for him? Go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments below. I think this is going to be a good thing for LA, and I hope they choose him. I hope they choose this guy and he does something, because blatantly just scams, bro. Like $16 million for 64 beds, man. That's a lot. If anybody got that money, that's life-changing. And they're not even spending it on homeless people. They're spending it on themselves. The fraudsters. Go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you're new. Go ahead and hype up this video. Let people know about Spencer Pratt. Let people know that this man's going to change LA. And he has a high chance of winning. And I really am optimistic about California flipping red this election cycle. I'll see you guys in the next video.